it is a very special archaeological research because in our country this is the only place excavated in such way. I mean, 6 miles of tunnels, no? A lot. For example, in Teotihuacan, there are also tunnels, no? Inside, archaeological tunnels.
Can I turn on the light?
Yeah. Inside the moon or the sun pyramids, but are not open to public. No, so also these are research tunnels. We are very lucky, no, because a few of them are open.
Piece made of stone. This is a head made of stone. To see this at the outside, you know, because in that period,
So this tunnel was excavated in 1934-35. Although the research started in 1931, it was begun in the northeast side. But when the explorers noticed this complexity of these monuments, they changed the strategy. So they opened this tunnel like a north-south axe, crossing everything, and then it is another from east to west. So in such way, they were identifying the different layers. So you can see, for example, you can see the stone slope, with the inner clay material. So you can see in both walls, so you can understand that it was crossed, this monument. And then, although this tunnel is not complete, the strategy is this one. They identified something, and then they were digging alongside in order to understand the shape of these monuments. And that's the reason why there are a lot of tunnels, because explorers were trying to understand the shape of any of these buildings. So they were digging around, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere. So look, behind us is one layer, one building layer. This is another.
Oh, I
so
see.
you can see the steps there. You can see going there the same step. You can see it there. And again, it was identified this building, and then they were digging, guided by the same steps. Careful. And going down the stairs logically, and upstairs. Look. So this is the kind of buildings, original, that were found by the archaeologists. So this monument, with the new research, could be part from the 6th pyramid. So the slope that we saw behind could be part from the 7th. Then look this. Sometimes visitors, when we talk about 8 pyramids, they say immediately, okay, these are like the Russian puppets, the Matryoshkas. That's very easy, I mean, one layer, and again, this is more like an onion. So with layers in a different way, not in a very regular. You can see that because look, this is a stair, but this is not the same one, on the side over there, in there. So this is like an attachment, a second layer. So if this is the pyramid number 6, so you can say that this is the layer 6A. So that's the reason why it's very complex, very, very complex. And then you can see how easy is the erosion, because these are mud brick construction, but the outer layer of these monuments is a stone material, but on bricks. So you can see that those can be removed easily. So let's go back. We were talking that the very edge of the pyramid, of the 8th pyramid, could be around the museum. So we can talk about now that the natural grounds level is not the street's current level. It's below. So this construction begins down there. This is the stair landing, and then the next part of the same staircase. And you will see right here that is mud bricks construction core, the outer limestone layer, well, travertine stone layer, and at the very end, everything was plaster. No, everything was like smooth. No, and because this is not exposed, no, this is not outside. I mean, these steps are very well kept. No, and this is very special because everything is original. No, so look at these steps. No, in the same. I mean.
Oh, yes.
This is the stairs. No, you can see here. No. The steps. You can see the inner mud brick core, the outer travertine stone, and at the very end the plastering. No work. No, a balustrade. That means that this is the staircase. No, facing to the north.
Of one of the original.
Totally original. From the sixth pyramid.
Sixth one.
So that building is dated around 300, 350 after Christ. So you can understand that we are walking from the latest constructions to the earliest. So for many years it was only understood about five pyramids only, no? But in our models have been exposed only those open to public, no? So this is the second pyramid with the skulls painted on top, like the building people's ancestors, no? With the skulls on top. Then you can understand how important, no, was the area to the Pre-Hispanic people, because this settlement is in a specific position, a specific location, no, surrounded by volcanoes. So that's so meaningful. So we have the peak from Orizaba, the highest volcano. In the Aztec language, its name is Citlaltépetl. No? So we have another there, is the coffer from Perote. Again, its Nahuatl name is Naupancatépetl. No? Then we have another, Matlalcueye. It is known popularly like Malinche, no, volcano. So north, northeast, east, in the west side, the Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. No? So, and then, do you remember the black stain painted on the pyramid with the 9 tiers? We are right there.
Oh.
No? So, well, look. Like it. No?
Very eerie.
And this pyramid, no? Thinking about the black stain, this is the pyramid number 5, no? In this new idea of 8 pyramids. And this is unique also, this building. Look, the steps going there, no? Look, the same steps going there. So this is the only pyramid working outside, or that worked outside with the steps all the way around. Usually the pyramids have stairs only in the middle, no? So this one, all around. People could get up upstairs, no? From everywhere. So in that way, it has been explained as a more public temple, no? So this step, if we think in the model at the museum, if we think about the black stain, these steps are not the very first steps. So this is the 22nd step, no? And in total, it has 125 steps in total. So this is the 22nd, the 23rd, and the second stair landing. No? And then more steps, landing, no? 9 times in each. So the top of this monument is 26 meters, no, up, no, and the bottom is 8 meters below. We will see that. So we are outside this pyramid. You can understand that by looking the steps, but also the rain gutters, no? Like this one. We are walking around. This monument was built around 250 after Christ. And then we must talk about that the carbon-14 datings are like, look here. There are more and more, step by step we have more and more, so the dating is like more accurate, step by step. And you can see, because there is a lot of carbon, that you can find it in the walls, so the testing material.
Did they use mortar when they were making the
Pyramid?
Or was it all just mud and stone?
No, it is something, some kind of mortar.
Oh, yes.
So look here, for example, this is the mud brick, but this is that kind of mortar.
Oh, I see.
No, so you can see the brick, mortar, brick, mortar. You can see also that the size of the bricks is very variable. No, we don't have like a standard. You can see that in some bricks, you have a lot of pottery, pieces of pottery, but there are some more that are not, the same quantity. So you can see like a kind of a community's work, everybody like making the mud bricks in their own way. The situation was that they must provide of those mud bricks, fastly. So,
are these carvings here?
No, it's the people's, or in the excavation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's another rain gather, so you can go and see more there. This is the second stair landing. You would see like the third one.
Oh, wow.
So we don't have this kind of like rocks art, or carving art.
Okay.
We have a lot of paintings, on this. We don't have this in this model, but in the corner of this mountain, of this pyramid, in the southeast corner, the model is inverted. So the corner there is in the other side. There are jaguars painted on this monument. Then you can see the tiny lines showing the steps. You can see there are all the way around, only interrupted by the rain gutters. And you can see that the number of rain gutters is not the same one.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's more on that side.
And we can understand so that the rain gutters were not only functional, were like the decorative, or something. So must be like very very special the view on this monument at the rain season, like a waterfall, on the mountain, on the pyramid. And then the pyramid from the bottom to the top, the fifth pyramid. 34 meters high.
Oh, wow.
You can see down there the very first step, and then
All the way up.
125 steps.
125 in total?
34 meters.
Oh, wow.
And on top of the pyramid, I mean, this is the fifth, then we have the sixth, the seventh. So this excavation gets the top of this pyramid. So if we would find like the church foundation, we would excavate like 20 meters more. But it is not necessary.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything significant about the number of steps?
It is, but with this pyramid is very complicated.
Oh, see.
Yeah, look, you have 2 steps here.
Uh-huh.
But when we saw this, the complete stair, look behind. You can see from that staircase to the rain gutter with my partners, with my partner, is only 1 step. So the number of steps is not homogeneous. And then you have the same here. We have here 2 steps, but then only 1. So in such a way, I mean, we cannot see like a complete meaning on the number of steps, because it's variable. But we have a certain sequence. I mean, Also, it's very variable, no? But we have a sequence. This construction begins with 12 steps and then flat. 11, flat. Then, how many do you think?
10?
Look like that.
No.
12, 11, 11.
Oh.
Then 12, 13. 11, 11. 12, 14. No? So, and that can be a kind of a date. No? So that's those numbers are like compared with some datings, with some dates from the Mayan cultures, no? And in the Mayan cultures, they number like the calendars with such numbers, no? Like 12, 11, 9, no? In this like diversity. So at least we have a clue, only. Well, this is a ventilation. Almost like an excavation, no, carried out at this program of research, no, but this is another building, and we have the same onion idea. So this is the pyramid number 5, but this is the layer 5B, no. The staircase behind, no, the complete one is 5A, no. So this construction, the 5th pyramid, has its layer 5A, B, C, D, E, and F. Yeah? Complex. We have gotten the corner of the pyramid. So you can see it. No? This is the corner. Look, this step. No? See, this is the complete corner. No? Again and again. No? Then with the next step, it's lost. No? It's underground. So this is the corner, and this step here, no, that goes there. It is another layer. So this is 5C. No? In such way, you can understand and look forward. We are going to turn, then straight, and then again turn, that these constructions are not symmetric. No? So, but that's not like a unique characteristic from the Cholula's pyramid. We can see also that in the Mayan area, no? This lack of symmetry, and but the characteristics, the special characteristics from these monuments is that they are very large constructions, very wide, but not very tall. No? So, for example, this pyramid from